What's going on, everybody? I'm Fearless, and today we are making a dark boom bap beat, something you'd hear Mobb Deep or Nas get on, and this one's gonna be absolutely flames. So if you guys are ready, let's jump right into it. All right, guys, I picked out this sample by Pierre Harvey called Blue River. Don't kill me if I said that wrong. I tried my best, all right? But it sounds dope. It sounds dark and epic, and this is the one we're gonna go with. Guys, you can get samples from everywhere. You can get it from YouTube. You can get it from Splice. You can get them from Tracklibs. Wherever you like to get old-fashioned samples, go ahead and grab one. This is what we're dealing with today. Really dope, really tasteful. All kinds of different vibes in here, but we're gonna probably pick something from the beginning part and get this booming. So I've been really loving this Serato sample plugin lately, and that's what I'm gonna use because I make the best sample chops using this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drag this sample right into here, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna find all the different chops for me to use, and then I can start making it from there. I'm gonna click Find Samples, boom, and I'm ready to go and start cooking stuff up. And guys, if you don't have Serato, feel free to use Ableton's Simpler. You can use the Splice mode, and I got a million tutorials on how to do that. Let's go ahead and find a drum loop that fits well with this sample. I like the shaker and the vibes in this, but we're gonna go ahead and EQ out the bass drum, and we're gonna try to get that snare out of there as well. Now, what I wanna do to remove this snare even further, we're gonna go ahead and find our own snare, but we're just gonna chop where the snare's at right here in the clip. And we're just gonna go ahead and manually turn down the volume on this so it's quieter in our loop. And then we're gonna copy that across as well. And one thing you can do really nicely in Ableton is use these crossfaders to go ahead and help it blend back into the loop. So you'll see right here on the edges, we can go ahead and do that. We can slide it right in the middle here. And it's gonna go ahead and make that fit and not give us those little poppy sounds. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of these drums by hand to get that humanistic feel with the off-grid timing and the different velocities. Ooh, that clap is nasty. I do want to layer this with a snare, something to give it a little more body as well. So let's go in here. And I think one of these would work well. Let's see. Let's get some open hats in here. Let's actually find another open hat to play the second note, and we'll just turn this one off. I mean, either of these would be fantastic. Let's go find a punchy kick. And I don't think it gets any more punchy than this one. Alright, so for our drum bus, I threw on an Ableton effect rack here called Crunchy Drums. I actually found this effect rack from a producer that competed in a Kenny Beatz beat battle, and he shared his drum bus, so I stole it from him, and I apologize for forgetting your name, but this is what it is right here. And I'll break it down for you guys really quick as well. Alright, so we have a little bit of saturation going on right here with the saturation knob. Free plugin, by the way. We got a small EQ curve going on, bumping some of the lows, taking out some mids, and getting rid of a little bit of the highs here. Then we got some RC20 right here, and we're using the Vinyl 1 preset, which is the one that comes loaded up by default. Next, we have a little bit of glue compression going on, and we're just doing a little bit of gain staging here, right below the 5. Let's see, actually. So we're doing just about 3 to 4 dBs of gain reduction right here. Super long attack, slow release. And then lastly, we got the drum bus on here, adding a little bit of drive, a little bit of crunch right here. We're definitely using this soft preset, and we're turning the transient down a little bit, not going too crazy with it. All right, and here's what it sounds like before. And here's after. And I think we need to turn that clap down just a hair. So these drums are going crazy, but I'm not really happy with our sample chop now, so I want to go back and play around and see if I can come up with anything better. Holy shit, that sounds crazy. That's literally just 2 notes that are right next to each other on the keyboard right here as well. And it sounds really good being off time like this. So we're just going to keep it like that and copy it right over. We just gotta, let's go ahead and change up this last part. I mean, honestly, we can pretty much do anything because it sounds so good. But we're just gonna play with some different notes around here. All right, let's add a little bit of OTT on this sample just to get some more of these highs and frequencies to stand out. Let's play with this. We're definitely not going to use 100%. Yeah, maybe like 30. And we also need to sidechain this kick and snare to these melodies. So I've been using this Audio Ducker plugin lately. I just love that it's a Ableton plugin and it's all right here. I don't have to open anything up. That's amazing. And B, it ducks the volume instead of actually doing some sidechain compression like I normally do. It sounds a lot cleaner and it just works really well. But guys, you can use any plugin that does volume automation and it'll be completely the same. And if you haven't heard yet, we just started a new program called the Audio Hacker VIP. And before you skip, don't skip. This is only going to be a second or two. I just want to show you what this, guys, and this can be really beneficial for someone watching. Because if this was around when I started producing, it would have gotten me so much further, so much faster, that I would be a completely different producer by now. And I know it can help out a ton of you, especially if you're still on your journey. Because what the Audio Hacker is, it's a group of amazing producers who are all pushing each other and helping each other succeed. And whether it's collaborating with each other or helping questions, we're all here together. And it's not just a group, you're also getting a ton of samples and drum kits and stuff every month to keep you inspired to make more music without having to search the internet or pay for some crappy drum kits that might or might not have some good sounds. And if you have an extra minute today, just quickly gloss over the website and see if it would be something you're interested in, because there's so many opportunities inside the Audio Hacker VIP that I don't want you to miss out on, and we'll look forward to having you join the party. Now, let's get back into the video. Let's go ahead and find a bass. I actually think there's a perfect one in our Blizzard Storm drum kit right here in the bass collection. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I'm thinking it just plays like right here. Except we gotta find the right note here. We're going to take this off the grid ever so slightly right here. And I'm going to copy over the ducker as well to the bass. And with this, I'm just going to make the release a little bit shorter. We're just going to have it duck the initial little punch of the kick there. The next thing I want to do is add in a little texture like some vinyl crackling noise in the background. So let's do that. Yeah, we can use the one from the Lost Treasure kit here. Perfect, let's go. So I put the drum loop and the vinyl together in this group right here, and I put the kick and snare duckers on the group as well. So those are gonna duck the kick and snare when they hit. There's no reason for them to be blowing past them. Mobb Deep does like to put sirens in their beats at some point, so I see it right here. We gotta throw this in for part of it, so maybe we'll put this in on the second part of this drop here. Let's see how it sounds. So let's go ahead and copy this over one more time. I also want to go ahead and find an intro. I don't think we're going to use that first sample chop at all for this, so we can honestly just delete it. I just want to take maybe a little piece of this sample and use it for the intro. So I'm going to go ahead and find, maybe just use the intro of this sample, in fact. Let's do that. We're just going to go ahead and stretch this out. I want it to fit towards the end. One other thing we did was we pitched this down a couple semitones here. We're going to go ahead and take a listen to the beat now on the outro. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this one all the way to the end. I really appreciate that. Besides that, guys, make sure to smash the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, because we're uploading videos like this every single week. And yeah, let's take a listen to what we got.